Good morning. Today is Sunday, April 14, 2024, and this daily bread is titled, Learning with a Humble Heart. It's from Proverbs 30, verses 11 to 33. The key verse is verse 32, and it says, If you play the fool and exalt yourself, or if you plan evil, clap your hand over your mouth. There are those who curse their fathers and do not bless their mothers, those who are pure in their own eyes and yet are not cleansed of their filth, those whose eyes are ever so haughty, whose glances are so disdainful, those whose teeth are swords and whose jaws are set with knives to devour the poor from the earth and the needy from among mankind. The leech has 2 daughters. Give, give, they cry. There are 3 things that are never satisfied, 4 that never say, enough. The grave, the barren womb, land, which is never satisfied with water, and fire, which never says, enough. The eye that mocks a father, that scorns an aged mother, will be pecked out by the ravens of the valley, will be eaten by the vultures. There are 3 things that are too amazing for me, 4 that I do not understand. The way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a snake on a rock, the way of a ship on the high seas, and the way of a man with a young woman. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. Under 3 things the earth trembles. Under 4 it cannot bear up. A servant who becomes king, a godless fool who gets plenty to eat, a contemptible woman who gets married, and a servant who displaces her mistress. 4 things on earth are small, yet they are extremely wise. Ants are creatures of little strength, yet they store up their food in the summer. Hyraxes are creatures of little power, yet they make their home in the crags. Locusts have no king, yet they advance together in ranks. A lizard can be caught with the hand, yet it is found in kings' palaces. There are 3 things that are stately in their stride, 4 that move with stately bearing, a lion, mighty among beasts, who retreats before nothing, a strutting rooster, a he-goat, and a king secure against revolt. If you play the fool and exalt yourself, or if you plan evil, clap your hand over your mouth. For as churning cream produces butter, and as twisting the nose produces blood, so stirring up anger produces strife. Daily Bread. Part 1. Show respect and stay humble. A humble attitude reflects the condition of our hearts. If we treat others with respect and build healthy relationships, it demonstrates our maturity and wisdom. Many people demand respect, but lack the humility to earn it. How can we show respect to others? By listening and learning openly, rather than assuming we know everything or disregarding others' wisdom. Allowing pride and ignorance to control us can be harmful. However, if we humble ourselves, acknowledge our mistakes, and offer apologies when necessary, we can grow. James 4:10 says, Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will lift you up. Humility isn't weakness, it's strength, and it pleases God. Let's cultivate a humble heart that honors God and loves others. Part 2. Ready to learn at all times. Verses 24 to 28 highlight that there is wisdom even in nature and animals if we pay attention. With a humble heart, we can learn valuable lessons from the way God designed creation. Wisdom doesn't come only from books and lectures. We can learn from everything around us. Psalm 19:1 says, The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of His hands. Have you ever paused to observe and reflect on God's creation and the people around you? Doing so opens our eyes to see life, the world, and others through God's perspective. We can learn spiritual wisdom to be hardworking, resourceful, work well with others, and thrive despite our weaknesses and vulnerability. When we have a learning mind, God will surely teach us. Let's open our hearts to be molded by biblical wisdom so we can spiritually thrive and our lives can glorify God. Let's pray. Lord, please forgive me for not being humble. Sometimes my pride takes over, even when I'm in the wrong. Help me recognize my pride and give me the strength to remove it so I can live with humility and respect for others. Lord, please help me to see things from your perspective and be eager to learn spiritual lessons so I can live in a way that honors you. One word, humility is a symbol of strength.